Well, I am going to present you today our new Humidor from my company, Brizard and Company, which is called the Silo. Reminiscent, you will see why we called it the Silo. It is a Humidor that was designed for functionality first and foremost, so let me show you first how it started. What you're looking here is a pedestal that has a traditional height of a bar, 48 inches from the ground, made out of Italian leather, all hand stitched in our factory in California, and ornated with 3 giant stingrays on each side with ebony on top. We have a remote control. When I press on the remote control, the silo is raising to the first stage. And the first stage is actually designed to allow you to have the best possible reach and convenience of getting to your cigars. So what we have here is 8 different compartments which are individually able to hold approximately 20 cigars. The compartments are actually angled at 15 degrees and leaning at 15 degrees, so you actually have a perfect 90 degrees, which is very important because the foot of your cigar lays flat here. The humidity comes from underneath. We'll see this in a second. There's a second stage on the silo, and the second stage of the silo is actually a revolutionary lift system. When I designed this product, I designed it first of all because I wanted to create a humidor where the cigars had the most exposure to the humidor environment. And in reality, every single humidor that I've ever seen looks like a box where humidity comes from the top, so you have a 50-50 ratio, and you occasionally have to rotate your cigars or you have to lift up the tray to access the cigars that are underneath. On this compartment here, we have humidity that comes from 4 corners with 2 fans that are rotating the humidity from the upper and the lower compartment. Another thing, if you want to feel this thing, it's sanded like, it feels like glass. We're using 8 different types of sanding, and the ultimate one is 1000 grit, so it feels very soft. When the doors are opening, this is the bunker. The bunker is capable of holding approximately 10 boxes of cigars. And if you look underneath here, you will notice that there are 2 ports in the back that are trimmed with stainless steel, where inside you have 2 low volume fans that are generating circulation, allowing the air to circulate between the lower level and the upper level. The hinges also allow you to have a full opening of the door and full access. You can customize this with trays that come out, but here it is designed just to hold the boxes of cigars. The humidification comes from Cigar Spa. Cigar Spa is a computerized humidifier which was developed in Germany. The humidity, which is one of the key things to preserve cigars, is released in a very slow fashion. It goes through a membrane, and it's picked up by 2 fans in the back that are pushing the humidity to the top level. It also has an hygrometer that gives you, unlike traditional hygrometers, a 3 days average reading. So if you keep your cigar humidor all day long, the humidity content can be corrupted by over-opening and closing. So when you're looking at the hygrometer here, it will give you constantly a 3 days average, so you can monitor very precisely how consistent the humidity is in your humidor. And you cannot close the humidor unless the doors are closed, because we have kill switch built into the wood to ensure that no one is lowering it to the lower level. And then I'm going to bring this down here once again. Finally, I will say that I think what is the most spectacular thing about this humidor is the lift system. There are several companies in the United States that manufacture lift system. There's pneumatic lift system, there's hydraulic lift system, there's scissor lift system, but all of them can only duplicate their size. In other words, you can only go from 24 inch to 48 inch. And the only way we could achieve this is if we had a lift system that could retract 1/3 of its size. So we found a company that developed the stage for the Beijing Olympics, and they developed a technology called the rigid chain technology. And what we have here is below this level, we have a chain that's rolled into a magazine, and when the motor activates the chain unrolls and goes up and becomes straight. So if you're serious about your cigars and you have $17,000 to buy this exceptional toy, this is for you.